Hi my super sweet crafty friends, welcome to my channel Carolina's Creations Handmade. If you're new, please subscribe and click the bell button down below so you don't miss my videos. And today I want to share with you how I put together my planner accessories kit. In my next video I'll show you how I made my page markers. I'm using two pieces. One is poster board that I got at Hobby Lobby, and this piece measures 8 3/4 by 4 1/2. I'm also going to use a piece of decorative paper that measures 8 1/4 by 4 1/8. And I'm going to use a punch from Stampin' Up! To give an accent to the corners of my pieces. So I'm going to punch all 4 corners on my decorative paper and also on my poster board piece. And you can see here how cute it's going to look. So I'm punching my poster board, and I like using poster board because it makes the project sturdier and it would last longer. So I'm going to glue my pieces together, and they have a border there, and the border measures around 1/4 inch. So it gives it an accent. So I'm going to apply glue to my decorative paper and place it where I want it. And I like using wet glue because it gives you a little wiggle room to move around your piece of cardstock and place it exactly where you want it. Make sure that you burnish your piece. And now I'm going to pick up which bands I'm going to use from the bands I got at Dollar Tree. I also got some pens, and I got them at Big Lots a while ago, but you can find them at Dollar Tree also. We're going to need 2 pieces of poster board that measures 4 1/4 by 3/4, and also 2 pieces of decorative paper that measures 3 3/4 by 5/8. And you're going to glue the decorative paper on top of the poster board pieces, leaving the border equal all around. I totally forgot to do it, and I had to do it later on. So make sure you do it at the beginning. It makes it a lot easier. And now I'm going to apply 1/2 inch double-sided tape on both my little strips. I like using double-sided tape for this part because it's really strong, and that will make sure that my piece stays put together. Make sure you burnish your adhesive to make sure that it sets properly. And now I'm going to run the little piece through my bands, and then I'm going to place them on my base. I'm going to leave at the top a little more space that I plan to leave at the bottom because I'm going to decorate the top a little bit. Burnish your adhesive again, and now we're going to place the bottom part. I don't remove the adhesive as I did on my first piece. I removed it after I figure out where I want my piece to be placed. And if you have the bands that don't match in length, you can stretch a little bit the bands that are shorter to kind of like match the ones that are longer. Don't stretch them too much because then they're not going to be even. So place your piece and place it wherever you want it, and you can see that at the bottom I left less space because I want to decorate the top. Burnish again, and then you can kind of like organize your bands there. Doesn't it look so cute already? I just love this. I'm using this die from Paper Tray Ink, and this is a pen holder die, and I'm going to use it to make my pen holders. And I'm going to show you, if you want to switch the bands, the position of them once you've glued your strips, you can do it. You can just move them one under the other and place them how you want them to be. I'm using this chopping mat from Dollar Tree, and this is what I use to make my pen holders. Here you have the information. I got them at the Dollar Tree, and they come 2 for $1. They're also large, so you can get tons of pen holders out of them. And as you can see here, this die doesn't cut the whole piece. It's supposed to cut only the ends of them. But with this material, it doesn't really cut all the way through, but it gives me a guide so I can follow it along and cut with my scissors. So unfortunately, it doesn't cut through all the way as I wish it would do, but you can easily cut the shape using your scissors once you run the die through. And there's a little finicky part about it, and it's cutting the inside hole. So you gotta be really careful, and I'm going to show you here how I did it, and I'm also going to tell you a safer way to do it. I plan to use polyvinyl folders to make my pen holders. I think that would cut all the way through. And you can see here how I did it. It's not very safe to do it this way, so please do not do it this way. Use a piece of foam, place it on your table, and then punch into the foam. Don't do it like this because you're going to get hurt. And I use a little cutting knife to make an X in that little circle there before I cut with my scissors. This is going to make it a lot easier for you to cut into that hole. So I'm sorry my machine stopped recording, but I use a cutting knife and I trace an X on that circle area so I could cut it easier with my scissors. And now I'm going to use again 1/2 inch double-sided tape, and I'm going to place it on my pen holder piece. Make sure you leave around a 1/4 inch space between the end of your adhesive and the hole of your pen holder. That will give you a bending area for your piece so that when you place your pen, it won't lift the adhesive from the piece you place your pen holder onto. Make sure you burnish real well so your adhesive sticks, and you can see I bended the ends a little bit so it's easier for my pen to go through when I place it in. And since I forgot to do it at the beginning, I'm going to use the 2 little strips of the decorative paper and glue them on top of my poster board strips. It's really easy to do because it's not very tight in there, so I just applied glue and slid them in. And now we're going to glue our pen holders so we can place our pens on our planner accessory kit. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac adhesive from Beacon, and I'm going to make sure to apply it only to the backing of the double-sided tape. So make sure you only apply it to the backing of the double-sided tape. Apply a little blob and then leave it on the side so it dries a little bit. It's not going to dry completely, but leave it in there for a little bit so it dries a little bit, and then it would be easier for you to place it on your piece. It's not going to adhere tightly to the cardstock, so it'll be easy to remove it from it and use it wherever you want to place it onto. So I'm going to do the same with my second pen holder. I'm going to place it wherever I want it, and then I'm going to push it into my piece a little bit, and then again remember it's not going to adhere tightly, but it's going to remain in place, and when you package it on your clear bag it will stay put. I'm going to show you on my next video how I make my page markers or bookmarks. I didn't include it in this video because I want to give you another option in case you don't find the paper clips I'm using. And you can see here how it holds into your piece. And isn't it super cute? I hope you guys like it as much as I do, and I hope you liked my tutorial. Please let me know down on the comments below if you liked it. And thank you so much for your sweet comments that you left on my community tab on my post regarding our vacation, the trip we took to watch some whales. We had an awesome time, and I'm going to make a little video as you requested soon to share with you some things that we did on our trip. So thank you so much for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you so much to all of you, my super sweet crafty friends, for all your love and support. I hope you're doing amazing, having an awesome week, and I hope to see you back here soon for another video. Bye bye. Love you guys. Mwah.